Dunedin's local elections are fast approaching, and there's no short of controversy in the build-up to what will be an interesting vote. There are as many as 14 candidates for mayor alone. One major controversy is the number of young candidates running for council. Despite their legal eligibility to run for office, a number of Dunedinites still believe that this should be changed. I spoke to Scout Barbara Evans, a candidate for both council and mayor.
The decisions that the Dunedin City Council makes today affect every single decision up into the future, and it affects my future here in Dunedin. So as a young person and as a parent to a baby here in Dunedin, I feel like it's really important to have representation that looks and sounds like I do, that is going to have the same experiences here growing up as I've had. I've been left off the invitation lists for forums, I've been left out of articles, I've been left off web pages, and a lot of those situations were errors, but I'm starting to question how much of them are errors, considering they're happening a lot. If we are allowed to drink, if we're allowed to drive, if we're allowed to pay rent and taxes and all of these things, then shouldn't we be allowed to stand for the council?
I think that's really important because it's their future.
As long as they've got all of the gears and the ability and stuff to be able to do the job, can't see why not.
I'm not a big believer in appointing untested people.
A fresh perspective, fresh views, people that are connected to current technologies and fashions and trends. Yeah.
Doesn't mean I'll necessarily vote for them, but I think they should be allowed to stand.
I think there's too young, just too inexperienced.
Like I've seen grown-up men doing decisions that are far away from common sense, so I don't see why young ones shouldn't do any worse.
No, I think if you get younger people in, they've got a real investment in kind of what's going to happen in the next 50, 100 years. Totally back it.
Only the coming months will tell the true opinion of the Dunedin public. Josh Cross signing off.